I'm so grateful for all of these blessings of years that we have been together, that we have been a family. I am counting my blessings because I am wrapping up another year of embodiment in this incarnation. On Wednesday, I will have completed 73 circles of the sun, of the earth around the sun. And I am always amazed that I'm still here. And my cup runneth over. I just glanced over to the side and someone has been in my office and put this photograph right here on my chair for whatever reason. Some of you have seen this before, but you have not seen it in over 4 years. This is my vehicle, my little Volkswagen Passat. I was driving home from Unity in the City in Brookline. Timothy had warned me that a storm was coming and that I should not stay for a planned meeting. But I couldn't leave. I thought I was done with life. I thought it was impossible that I could survive that crash. I just saw and showed you the photograph of the vehicle, the twisted vehicle that they cut me out of that day. Boy, oh boy, did that experience increase my attitude of gratitude just to be here. I'm so grateful. In one of my teaching circles, we have been on a subject that I would like to touch upon today with my Unity in the City family. The subject is, how do I come to fully love myself? Given the fact that I know everything I should have done and didn't do, given the fact that I know everything I should have done yet did not do, that I know everything about me, how do I come to love myself? The people in this circle have noticed one thing about Carlos Wayne Anderson, and they have known me for decades. One thing they've noticed and have commented on a lot is, wow, you really do love yourself. And I really, really do. I want everyone to get to a place where you deeply love yourself. I have asked the questions over decades of various groups. Do you love yourself? And I am startled at how many people have without hesitation gone, oh, no way, or not really, or I wish I did, but I don't. And other people, they tell me the different situations and conditions in which they are in touch with loving themselves. Such things as, well, I love myself when I keep my diet, but I don't love myself when I break it. I love myself when I drink moderately, and I don't love myself when I overdrink. I love myself when I'm very conscious and on purpose demonstrating love, but I don't love myself when that is not the case. I love myself when I have a day or a moment in a day where I'm just truly, truly grateful. And I don't love myself in other moments of my day when I'm complaining and looking for a reason to fear and be upset. Well, according to Jesus speaking through A Course in Miracles, the idea that I love myself when ... and I don't love myself when ... that this is not love. This is what passes for love. Because real love, true love, is unconditional. It's just an outpouring from the heart chakra. It's a quickening of the cells in the body. It's a good feeling all over. And so I had assigned the group for last week to find a baby picture of yourself if you have one. And to look at that baby picture and really spend time with that photo of you. I have encouraged the people to know that is you. I belong to a group of people who truly believe that every child who is born into this world knows two things to be true. And these two things they know to be true are truths about themselves. The one thing each newborn knows is I am love. And the second thing they know is I am lovable. And so you personally, you entered this field called life on planet Earth, knowing these two things to be true about yourself. I am love and I am lovable. And many of us are born into families and inner circles where it seems that others outside of us seem to get it, to get that about us. We can see it in their eyes. We can feel it in their vibratory patterns. We can feel it. We notice it in their demonstrations that they get me, that I am love and that I am lovable. And this only enhances the depth of my knowing who and what I am. But there are countless others who had fathers on earth or mothers who did not consistently demonstrate that they got it. There are people who have confessed to me with tears in their eyes that I never felt much love from my mother. I never felt much love from my father. I didn't have any around me, no one around me really, who I really felt got it. And so when we're surrounded by others who do not get it and who do not demonstrate that they know who and what we are, we become confused. The group of believers that I belong to do not believe that it is possible to erase that knowing that each of us has deep down inside of us. That baby is still alive in us. And that baby still knows what some of us, as we have grown into adulthood, have forgotten. The baby, the child in us, that holy child within us, knows that it knows that it knows that it knows I am love and I am lovable. And if you're confused about it, it tends to make me confused about it. Though I can never stop knowing it. Something deep inside each and every one of us knows that we are a holy child of God, in whom God is well pleased. There is a flame of this knowing that is burning in each and every one of us. Sometimes it's just a flicker, but I don't believe this flame of knowing who and what we are can ever be fully put out. Do you love you? It is so important that we arrive at a place where I love me is our true testimony. I would invite you all, if you have access to a baby picture of yourself, to find and spend time with that image. You know, most of the time these days when I look in the mirror, I see this old guy staring back at me. But if I look deeply into his eyes, I began to see beneath the appearance of his agedness that little baby. He never disappeared. He is not extinct. He is alive. And that is who I am. When you look at your baby picture, if you have access to one, or a picture of yourself as a child, a toddler, whatever, I would like you to behold that image and to hold this thought. What does this child want or need from me? I think the baby in you needs your hug, needs you to embrace him or her, to gently rock that baby, and to whisper sweet nothings into the ear of yourself. You are loved, and you are lovable. What we cannot find in ourselves, we look for others in the surround to bring to us. Many of us are on a nonstop quest to find at least someone who gets it, to have at least one relationship with one someone who demonstrates that they know I am love and I am lovable. And that's wonderful if we also have that take on ourselves. But it is a precarious thing to fall in need for an outside source to give us what we are in desire of. This is something that's available for us to give to ourselves. If you want to give me a birthday present, my birthday is on Wednesday, the 16th. Next Sunday, I've asked everyone in the congregation to dress in white so that we can have a white party for our service. I'm going to cut the service short and invite everyone to my home. I'm having them dress in white because I want us to get in touch with our purity. So that I am before I was wounded, before I was confused, before my flame became a flicker. Jesus said, if you want to fulfill all the laws and all the prophets, love God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your mind, and all of your strength. You don't do this casually. You do this on purpose. It's a practical matter, which is to say it's a practicable matter. Loving the Creator who created you. Your next assignment is to love yourself with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your mind, and all of your strength. It is a practical matter, which is to say it is a practicable matter. Learning to drop the rock, to end the self-condemnation, to hush the self-critic, to simply remember, I am love, and I am lovable. When we practice coming to a depth of understanding that this is true about our Creator, and that this is true about ourselves, regardless of what we've done or have failed to do, regardless of our human capacities, even regardless of our animalistic capacities. The truth cannot be made to be untrue. I am love, and I am lovable. When I know that about my Creator and about my own self, I can easily know that about you. Falling in love with yourself is a really important part of your assignment. To be your own sweetheart, to just live in the knowing of who and what you are. Please give yourself this gift in honor of my birthday this year. Spend time with the child inside you. Hug them up. Rock them. Kiss their little hands and their little feet. Tell them you'll never leave them and you'll never forsake them. And whisper this into their tiny ear. You are loved. And you are lovable. And I get it. Love is the answer. Whatever the question. Love is the solution. Whatever the problem. If you love me,
I do.
love you. If you want to make me happy, love you. If you want to give me the biggest and the best birthday gift ever, in honor of my 73 years of living in this embodiment, in this incarnation, love you. That's all I want. And I hope you give it to me. I hope that some of you report as time goes by Reverend Carlos. I'm hugging my baby. I'm rocking my baby. I'm kissing my baby. I am my baby. Drop the rock. Drop the rock. You are as God created you. And that is all you'll ever be. You had a dream. You misunderstood. But now you remember. Amen.